They're just all kind of buttons that I found over there in the fields, and look at these. Yeah, as far as that goes. Here's a bell. That's a Debbie one. I had to give her a bell.
That's a bell? Or?
Yeah, that's a cowbell.
You said that's about 1,000 years old or something like that. Wow.
Yeah, this one happened to be in good shape, all in one piece.
And still rings.
And still rings. I had to get all the dirt out of it. Yeah. And
there's a lot of history on the internet about these bells.
Can you pass that around?
Yeah. The manufacturers.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the famous manufacturers, some of these are very valuable to the manufacturers. I think it dates back to the first century.
Now, where'd you find all this?
I was in England.
Okay. This was BC.
We went up to England, and, well, anyhow, I don't know if you want to see this one. We were north of London, and we've in what we call the Wash, all the way up here. And when the tide goes out, it's actually a sea resort, and people come on in the summer from France and all over. And it's almost like down the shore here in Jersey, you might say. Gold, silver,
and so this was found like at low tide?
No, we didn't actually hunt in the water at all. We hunted all cornfields.
Okay. That's all World War II artifacts that you found in the cornfields.
Some of it is, yeah. And of course, some of these old buckles go back to 1800s. Old nails.
I found a button that looked like very similar to one of those on Rehoboth. Look at that old car.
Yeah, that was something. You can lift anything up you want and turn it, you know, you don't have to. I mean, this rule right here is all the kings and queens of England from the time they started, and therefore it tells the dates of when they reigned, and of course gives it pretty much a genealogy also. And that way, by looking at these dates, I could look at the coin and see the date and see who the king or queen was.
What era it came from.
Yeah. And but it's
you put your stuff in olive oil to try and loosen up some of the dirt?
No, you don't really do too much of that. It's not always a good thing. You can.
Yeah, that's good. Now tell me about this one again.
Okay, this is Edward I, and it's a pence or a penny, made in Canterbury, and anyhow, that's what they call the hammered silver. They take a piece of round silver. They actually made their own dies.
That's a Celtic coin.
Celtic, yeah. And that goes back, and by the information, in the year 15 to 75 BC.